All right, baby, let's go. We talked enough. It starts now.
Let's go. Work on three. 1, 2, 3.
Work. Important piece of this in these 3 days of practice is you get an opportunity to lay the foundation of what you want and what you expect out of the guys that are here. And these are the building blocks of what your program is going to look like. Call the ball on every closeout. You cannot be wrong if you do something full speed. The only time you're wrong is if you're standing. You get an opportunity to get guys to understand what exactly the things are that we value as far as how unselfish we want to be, how competitive we want to be, the mental toughness that we want to play with. So it gives you an opportunity to lay that. Keep working, keep working. The more and more those guys start to hear it, it starts to become who they are, and then when you get everybody here, it just transfers easily to them. We're not chopping our feet on closeouts, okay? These guys that you're closing out, you chop your feet, they're raising up, they're knocking it down. There's a message that's being sent. It starts on the defensive end of the floor for us, and that's got to be the mindset that we have. Get in the stands, use your width. Let's be aggressive. Keep them down here. Let's be aggressive. Force these teams into some turnovers. But I'm here with that stick hand. I can tactile touch. Now I'm body on, I'm showing my hand. We've got to be a physical team. We got to understand, obviously, how to defend, keep teams off the free throw line. Right, I'm in my down, I got to be here. As soon as you do this, they're getting them cheap fouls, okay? It's a tough habit to break, but build that habit. We want to wear teams down. And to me, that starts on the defensive end of the floor. It's a physical, it's a mental toughness. Everybody on this baseline real quick. Everybody on the baseline. So we changed over to start working on offensive things, and we started doing things a little faster. And then our mind started slipping where we stopped paying attention. All the little things that we talk about here, they all have carryover. The details is what separates good teams from bad teams, good players from bad players. If you don't have the discipline to do everything to the smallest part of whatever it is you're doing, you won't survive here, and that's a promise. You won't survive anywhere. You take shortcuts now, that's who you are. You want to survive, you won't take shortcuts. You want to get better, you want to be great, you don't take shortcuts.
Summer League has great value to young players because it's an opportunity for a dress rehearsal and a chance to get out there, be coached by your coaches, and start to learn what the NBA game is all about.
You'll be surprised sometimes they just throw the ball into your hand if you just put your hands out and play like this all the time. One of the things that I want you to do is I want you to get as many deflections as you can, and I want you to be the most vocal guy on the floor all the time. Hey, Javon, where'd that hand go? Where'd that hand go? It went right here. That's sweep through foul, right? It's here. Then I put my body on him. I force him that way.
No matter what, like if he takes that dribble to my side, even if it doesn't look like he's gonna pass, you want me to already.
You're going back to yours because these dudes are too good. You get stuck helping the ball. Those are the Klay Thompson and the Steph Currys and the Kevin Durant's in the corner, right? That ball is going up for 3. Make sure all this stuff you're using your voice. Okay? Right? In these short amount of days, you haven't explained everything. Now you want to see, how do they react when they just have to play basketball. And, these guys are high IQ guys, so they're making those right decisions on the fly. This is just the foundation of what we're trying to do, right? The majority of our time we spend on the defensive end because that's our priority, right? We want you guys to be conscious of the fact that that's what we're trying to do, right? We want to be the best defensive team in the Summer League. And again, that sets the foundation for what we want to be moving forward. Way to work today, fellas. Great start.
Grizzlies on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Grizzlies.
How much stuff felt new, brand new, foreign?
Not much. Not for real. We did a lot of that stuff at West Virginia.
I believe it.
Just the technique is just a little different.
Technique, maybe a little bit of language.
What we wanted to do was bring in a bunch of well-rounded basketball minds. We wanted to have a development piece to our staff where every single one of the guys that we have on staff can get on the floor and not only talk a guy through him, but they can show him as well.
So you're there coming across. If your teammate gets the ball under control, you get back home as soon as you can.
Chad and I have known each other a long time. Chad actually coached me when I was in college at Oregon State. Chad, has helped build one of the best player development systems in our game today. And knowing where we are as an organization, it's going to be important that we do a great job of the guys we draft, the young guys we find, helping them reach their potential.
I realize I probably don't have to tell you too much about how to play defense, okay? But I want you to try to concentrate on this. All of us, every one of us, is natural to play like this. We gotta practice and be intentional, Kobe, about being more like this. Getting those hands out and making the court look smaller by using this. Okay, here we go.
What's your understanding of what 2-9 means now?
I'm letting my teammates know I'm here.
Yeah. And 2.9 means what?
2.9 seconds instead of 3.
Right, so just like offense, right? I got 1,001, 1,002, gotta get out. On defense, I can be standing here like college zone.
He's not just a player development guy. You know, he's been a part of championship organizations, and you know, he's a really well-rounded basketball mind that, you know, he can see the offensive side of the ball, he can see the defensive side of the ball, and he's got great suggestions as, you know, being a part of, you know, the San Antonio Spurs for as long as he was.
Technique was great. Silent defense is soft defense. Here we go. Okay, Ivan, we talked about it yesterday. Our communication has to be done how? 3 times loud and early.
When I was coaching at San Antonio for so many years, we obviously had a lot of years where we had, you know, tough playoff series here against Memphis, and understanding the personality of the city of Memphis and in the culture here, there were just a lot of things that appealed to me. When you look at where the roster's at right now with a blend of, you know, 2 all-star level players in Mike and Mark, of course, mixed with some, you know, intriguing young talent, it just represented what I thought was a great opportunity.
This is your team. Marc Gasol is not here. Mike Conley is not here. This is your team. Take advantage of it. Work on your skills. All right, being a good teammate is a skill. Use this opportunity to work on it.
I think when he gets older, JJ, he's going to be a good leader because he's a talker.
Guys got to understand the guys in the NBA are bigger. It's more space, but you can't play hard like you do in college. You got to play in quick bursts. A couple things, the difference from the league and college. Like, I know probably Izzo and them, they was just like, go, play hard. But you got to play quick. You know what I mean? Like quick bursts. So take your time and then go. So don't just try to rush to get out that spot. You know what I mean? Because you want the rock. You know what I mean? We want you to make the play. So don't just be quick to give it up. Okay. Like give up that position. Okay, he truly denied me, then I go. You know what I mean? But try to boom. Okay, it ain't there, then I go. Right. See, it's a difference up here than it is in college. And we all had to go through it, right? So don't get down, just keep your head up. Everybody had to go through this.
36 seconds on the clock, it's a tie game.
Finish. 1, 2, 3.
Good call.
Oh, he went early. That's Mario.
That's a hell of a play right there.
We got no timeouts? Go.
What we doing?
Hell yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Make me look like a hell of a coach, baby.